Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Jack Martin. And he's next. I've messed it up. Hang on a minute. Your eight wins, one defeat with three knockouts, and
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah.
yes, you're the current Southern Area Super Welterweight champion, and now you're fighting CJ Challenger for the Commonwealth Silver Super Welterweight title. And yeah, good to get you back on.
Cheers for having me on, mate. I appreciate it.
Did I have you on before the Ryan before or after the Ryan fight? I think it was before.
Yeah, I think it was before. I can't really remember.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, so you defended, you made you made your defense against Ryan. Talk
Yeah.
about the fight. I mean, what a fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight, awkward fight. I knew it was going to be a bit awkward, a bit unorthodox, and he showed that a lot on the night. It took me a long time. Took me longer than I should have really to sort of walk him down and cut him off well. But once I did, yeah, I got him out of there. But yeah, it was a good fight. It was a strong opponent.
Do you feel like you were do you think you were behind on the cards?
I'm not too sure. I think at the end, I think I was behind by a point, and that was, I mean, I probably had that right. I think I probably lost the first three or four, just trying to get like trying to like see what he was like. You know what I mean? Sort of trying to adjust to his style a little bit.
Hmm.
So I probably went down on the cards a bit there, but I think after sort of round four, I started clawing it back.
I thought you really you came on strong sixth, the seventh, and of course when you got him out with the eighth. Was he how would you describe him as a fighter? Like a bit awkward, slippy sort of opponent.
Say that again, sorry, mate. I couldn't really hear.
How would you describe like Ryan as an opponent? Slippy, sort of awkward.
Yeah, just like it throws you shots from like unordinary sort of angles and like shots that shouldn't really land ended up landing. You know what I mean? And just awkward. Awkward. It's going to be awkward for anyone he fights. I think just is like especially over sort of a 6 round sort of distance. But yeah, I think it's just you sort of takes a couple few rounds to sort of figure him out a bit and start sort of pressurizing and seeing them shots coming.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel him tiring in there when you were in there? Did you feel him getting tired?
um, I think after sort of round four, I could feel myself getting stronger, and the more I was getting stronger and the more I was pressurizing, yeah, I feel like he didn't. Yeah, maybe he didn't want to know a bit too much after that. It was like he started getting tired and yeah, I think so. But I think that was more to do with me sort of probably coming on stronger as well.
Did you always know that you were going to get to him late on?
No, not really. I mean, you don't. I mean, sort of everyone sort of says about my injury and that, but you don't plan on sort of getting there and stopping him late and stuff like that. A few of my team said probably that was what they thought would have happened. Is after I sort of figured him out. So over a 10 round distance, it works like that really. Like we said, we sort of figured him out and wore him down, and that's the way it went really. Yeah.
And what did it mean to what did it mean to you like winning on that night? And
Yeah, it was great. Like, obviously, winning the Southern Area in the way I did against Day was like awesome. Like it was a proper war. So then to go back and have someone challenge me and then to defend it well and defend it with a stoppage was brilliant. Yeah, definitely meant a lot to me.
of course, Ryan said it was a bit of a faulty stoppage. Do you agree with the stoppage?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was landing some hard shots and I caught him with the big left hook, and his head went down, and his arms went down. You could like, I mean, whether he was there or not, I don't know. But like, and then I hit him with another hard left hook, and that one that I really felt. So I think the referee jumped in at the right time, really.
And yes, of course. Now you're moving. Well, sort of moving on to the next challenge. Well, CJ Challenger. What do you know about him? And of course, back at the Brentwood Centre.
Yeah, looking forward to getting back at the Brentford Centre again. Like always good atmospheres there, and obviously Johnny Clark puts on a great show in that top tier as well. But yeah, I don't know too much. There's only so much you can sort of take from what people say and like YouTube clips and stuff like that. I don't tend to sort of delve into that too much. That's I mean, obviously I know he's 14. I know he's got a recent stoppage, and but I don't really take too much away from that. You know what I mean? It is just sort of what it is on the night. I think
Mhm.
but like me and my team obviously work on what we work on, and yeah, I think we just wait and see what it is on the night, really.
Because of course he's a former champion like you. I think he was Midlands area champion.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you watched that fight? I mean, of course it has been that was back in 2019. Or what do you like look at as a fighter? Of course,
No,
it,
I mean,
his
I haven't
last 10
watched that
rounder
fight
was
personally.
in, pardon?
I haven't watched that fight personally, no. But I mean, you can't really take away a lot what happened sort of what 4 years ago. I mean, I think that I'm a totally different fighter than what I was 4 years ago, like when I
Mm,
first turned professional. So, as you say, like he won that 4 years ago, and I just turned pro 4 years ago. So, I feel like I've grew as a fighter, and he's either changed his, he might have changed as a fighter since then as well. So, we can only sort of take what it is on the night. Really, I don't really want to say how he fights like this when really that was 4 years ago. He could be a
mm,
totally different fighter now.
hmm. Fair enough, mate. And of course, what's it like back on the top tier show? And of course, I do believe they've got with Sky, aren't they now?
Yeah, yeah, I heard that they're with Sky as well. Got I think it's channel 186, so that'll be good. Obviously, to get a bit of exposure on there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And obviously, the top tier shows they put on great shows. Like the production is brilliant. Like Johnny looks after you as well. Like yeah, I think it'd be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Is there any nerves fight it like knowing that you're going to be on Sky?
No, not really. I don't even think about that. To be fair, think about the TV thing. Like just sort of fully focused still in like a camp at the minute. I'm just focusing on every day as it comes really, and then we'll take that on the night.
Hmm. And of course, for anyone who wants to come and support you, are you still settling tickets?
Yeah, I'm still selling tickets. I've still got tickets. So yeah, if anyone wants to come support me, obviously, you can just give me a shout.
Hmm. And so how much are they?
Tickets are £60 and £100 for table tickets.
Hmm.
It's usually the £60 ones that fly out a little bit.
Yeah, there's not a bad seat in Brentwood Centre. I mean, just a bit like
Yeah,
I wouldn't like compare it to York Hall, but you know what I mean. York Hall doesn't have a bad seat, and neither does Brentwood Centre.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Brentford Centre, you could be up the top, right at the back, and you still get a great view of the ring.
Hmm. And it's again, it's also I think there's Jordan De Jong, Constantine Ursu, who's also on it, and there's another title fight, Osborne O'Leary, and then you've got
Yeah,
um
yeah, I
Thomas
think they're all.
Galgrave, Antonio's on it, Zach Feevey, Louis Smithson, lots of good fights on there.
Yeah, some great shows, great fights on there. So yeah, definitely.
Hmm. Why are you the one to watch on the night?
I think people know that I'm excited. I'm never really in a boring fight. So, well, I mean, I think you can expect fireworks when I fight. You can expect a lot of shots being thrown and a lot of entertainment.
Hmm. And how's camp gone? Is camp going good?
Yeah, camp's gone blinding so far. Yeah, I've trained really hard, like no injuries, touch wood, but like no niggles, nothing like that. Just been training hard, sparring, and just getting a lot of work in, really, getting it all done.
Hmm. And are you coming to? Would you say you're coming towards the back end of camp, and would you say it's the best camp of your career so far?
I don't know. I don't really compare my camps. A lot of my camps sort of are pretty similar. We just like take every session as it comes. Every session always put 100% into it. Um, and yeah, we're just sort of coming to the back end. This will be like the last week now of sort of training hard, and then next week we have a couple of days, and then we'll start having a little bit of a wind down.
Mm-hmm. And what are you expecting from your opponent?
Uh, Coming to win, coming to probably throw a lot of shots, and it's going to be sharp. I think he's probably going to outbox me, which we've prepared for, and we're also prepared if he wants to come and outfight me. We're trying to prepare for everything, really.
Mm-hmm. And the usual setting, if the knockout's there, you'll take it.
Oh, of course, yeah, but yeah, as I say, we don't work for that. We would just go in there to work. Like I've trained for 10 hard rounds, so if it's 10 hard rounds, then that's what it'll be. But as long as it's a Martin win on the night, then we don't care how the result comes, really.
Mm-hmm. And how would you? Of course, it's for a new the Commonwealth Silver's a new belt. Where would you like rank it? Like, would you say it's above the English, or where do you rank the Commonwealth?
I don't know. I wouldn't like to. I wouldn't like to put a ranking on it. Really, I'm not
Mm.
too sure. I mean, I got offered it, and it was just I got offered another. And for
It's
me, it's
another
just
belt.
another belt. Like
Mm.
for like say my kids to get older, and to have these belts here is something what I like to dream of. So it's another belt for the collection. Like I don't care sort of what belt it is. Like it's excellent, really.
Mm-hmm. And what does the Commonwealth silver title mean to you?
Oh, obviously it does. It means a hell of a lot because the Commonwealth belt is such a famous title. So to have that like sort of rainbow strap is like brilliant. Even though it's like a silver one, but it's like iconic.
Yeah, I mean it's still a belt at the end of the day, and
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
for anyone, even if they if it's just a title at the end of the day, a title's a title.
Yeah, like that's what we're all in this game for, all to win titles. So to bring another belt home, just bring a belt home for Christmas, that'll be brilliant.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you look at the domestic scenes with the likes. You've got Lee Cutler v Obi Ebenike. What do you make of that fight?
I haven't really took a look at that fight really or anything. I've just been sort of looking at my fight really. As long as I'm sort of training hard, I've just been focusing on myself. But obviously, them domestic fights are ones to look at. But it's whether I get through this fight. You know what I mean?
One
To sort
step
of
at
look
a
at this
time.
fight. Yeah, one step at a time. That's why I never really sort of. I'm never one to call out names to say, right, I want to fight this person, then I want to fight this person next. I want this belt, then I want to fight this person for this
Hmm.
belt. I've never really been like that. I've always sort of, right, I take one fight at a time, see what I get offered. Obviously, I think if I win this fight, it could obviously pump me up there a bit in the rankings, and yeah, and whatever will be next. It all just depends on what we get offered, really.
Mm-hmm. And um, before I let you go, what can fans expect from you?
An exciting, entertaining fight. I
Mm-hmm.
think fireworks.
And do you want to say thank you to whether that's manager, trainers, sponsors, anybody who's helping you?
Yeah, I'll have thanks obviously to are you still there? Yep. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks obviously to Lee Eaton getting me and Johnny Clark for getting me this shot and getting me on a good show again. Um, Obviously to my trainers and that put in a lot of work. My missus that puts up with me, doing training all the time, working all the time, of course. And yeah, to all my sponsors, you know you are. I won't try and rule you all off from one. But I'm sure if I get this video up, I'll tag you all in it. But yeah, thank you to everyone. I can't do it all without you. Like everyone's a piece of the puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
and it all comes together in the end.
And from me, mate, thank you for your time as always, and all the best on the 9th of December.
You're welcome. Thank you, mate. Thanks for having me on again. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Jack. Thank you.
Cheers, Sam. Top man, mate.